Welcome to vlog 127. Hey guys, welcome to vlog 127. This is yet again another Project Runway review, and it's of episode 10. And the episode is called The Art of Fashion. Now if you remember from the last episode, Samantha left and Michelle won, which you can see right there. And the challenge for this episode was that they had to test the boundaries. And they went to the Solom Gongingham Museum. I have no idea how to pronounce it. And the fun thing that happened in this episode is the teams were switched around again. So the new teams were Stanley and Michelle, Patricia and Richard, and Leanna and Daniel. And those are pretty good teams. Now the challenge was the HP Intel challenge, which means that the winner will win $10,000 and an HP computer, one of those tablet things that turns into a keyboard and turns into a tablet, and you know, the new product on the streets. Each team was to create a work of art that was wearable, and they will have to also have a companion piece that is commercial, which is another name for it is ready to wear. And they got to design their own textile designs, and each team got to go to Mood with $200 just for supplemental fabrics. Now we're going to follow my format and just talk about the dresses and the outfits. Now the judges were Heidi Klum and Rachel Roy, who again is replacing Zach Paulson, and I kind of want to know where he is at this point. And then Nina Garcia, and then the guest was a fashion designer, Tracy Racy, something like that, R-E-S-S-E. Now, Michelle and Stanley. Michelle's avant-garde look is freaking amazing. Looks funky and really crazy in a good, fashionable way. And the idea to use bubble wrap was ingenious. Now apparently that was Stanley's edition, but it was Michelle's dress, so I really don't care. The spiral hat instead of the hat that she was wearing during the runway was a great editing choice. And again, that was a Stanley thing, but it was still a great editing choice because, you know, it was her dress, so she chose it. And, you know, she followed the advice. The fact that Michelle made the train with the hand-painted art on the back of it, of the jacket, was just amazing and stunning, and I would love to see something else like that from her. Now, Stanley's ready-to-wear look is also quite excellent, but I'm just wondering if the model is supposed to look pregnant, because when the model is moving, the thing moves quite flowingly, but once she's standing still, I am seriously searching for the baby bump. All these dresses that these people are making look like they're puffed up, and I just don't understand it. But maybe that's just me, because obviously I don't know anything about fashion. Now I think that again it flowed very well, and there was extreme movement of excellency during the walk that the model took. I am still, like I said, looking for the baby bump. However, the faces in both outfits also are not depressing, but very dark in a very cool way, and I think they should have won with this episode because they had the best, and it was concise, it was all together matching, and it was just a beautifully made collection. And I can see, you know, if they work together, you know, outside of the show, they would make a perfect team. Now Richard and Patricia, that's gonna be interesting. You've got to be kidding me, Patricia. I can totally see the art in your outfit, but forgive me for wanting a woman to be able to have the use of her freaking arms. The woman is standing like this and can't move her arms, and it's so stupid. And then the model's arms are very useless at the moment, and the fabric pattern that they used, that Patricia designed, is extremely exquisite, but they screwed it up. And then Patricia puts a stupid white veil on the model, and there's nothing to say about that. It was horrible. And I'm just wondering if somehow, this is going to make no sense at all, but I'm just wondering if they're trying to go to a reverse funeral or something. I don't know. Then we go to Richard's look. And everybody has seen the shape of the top that he has made. It's ridiculous that he did that and he lost his brains. He totally did not utilize his time well, because I think they had about 2 days for the challenge. And the bottom piece is a total miss. To me, it doesn't fit at all, and it looks baggy and buggy, and the hemline is awful, and there's too many panels, and that belt does nothing for the model. But both pieces look like they didn't come from the same collection either. And the random colors everywhere, which is just horrible. And like I said earlier, such a beautiful fabric design, but it was absolutely wasted by both of them. It's ridiculous how much waste they took from the fabrics. Now, Daniel and Leanna were actually a pretty good team, but they didn't win. Obviously, if Patricia and Richard didn't win, then Michelle and Daniel won. But I'll tell you who specifically won the $10,000 prize and the HP computer in a few moments. Now, Leanna's look is quite interesting. Honestly, I have to say that it's kind of a mess though, because it had way too much stuff in it, and she tried to stick everything, every single structure from the museum into her dress. And I think it's too literal, and I'm just glad that she pulled something out, and I'm glad that she is very safe. So is Daniel. But here we go about Daniel. Daniel's look, on the other hand, has been seen multiple times, and he always does the pointed shoulder thing, and it's seeming like he is a one-trick pony. But the judges absolutely loved what he made, and I did too, but it's the same thing over and over and over, and I'm getting concerned. But they are cohesive looks, and I could probably see people, obviously women, wearing both easily. But even though the dress is overly done, I still think he did an amazing job, and they were safe, and I'm absolutely glad that they were. Now, the winners, like I said, could have been Stanley and Michelle, because they were the top look. Tell me in the comments below who won. Stanley won, which I kind of don't agree with, because Michelle made the bigger oomph avant-garde dress, but it could have been either one of them. And I'm glad that he won. Again, I'm telling you the prize of $10,000 and the HP computer. Now, the losing team was Patricia and Richard. Tell me in the comments below who you think lost. Richard lost, and I am so happy about it. He was in the bottom in this season for at least 3 times, as far as I remember, and it was about time. He lost his edge with whatever he made, and it was just wrong. Now, Patricia should have also been gone. I wish they did a double elimination, but I guess they're not going to do that this time. And I'm just glad that he's gone. Now, if you think somebody else should have left the competition, let me know in the comments below. If you think somebody else should have won the episode, let me know in the comments below. If you think somebody else should have lost the episode, let me know in the comments below. If you think more than one person should have lost the episode, let me know in the comments below. If you think more than one person should have won in the episode, let me know in the comments below. That was a mouthful. Hopefully you guys understood that. I end all my Project Runway vlogs like this. Okay, I'm done talking. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient. I know that these project reviews are very, very late, and I am getting to them as fast as I can. I am watching all the episodes on time, vlogging on time, but the actual editing is taking me forever. Goodbye!